So Caitlin Clark was just listed as, well, not nominated. She was just listed as something that is really, really impressive. She was listed as one of Forbes 30 under 30 for sports.
What's stirring up the WNBA more than a game-winning buzzer beater? Caitlin Clark just earned a spot on Forbes' prestigious 30 under 30 list, and it's causing quite the conversation. Is this a well-deserved accolade for the Indiana Fever star, or is it fueling controversy in the league? Without question, her inclusion in the Forbes sports category is warranted. From her record-breaking rookie stats to her influence on the WNBA's image, there's plenty to unpack. Let's break down why this recognition is making waves and what it could mean for Caitlin Clark's legacy. And the future of the WNBA. Caitlin Clark's rise has been meteoric. In her debut WNBA season with the Indiana Fever, she didn't just shine, she excelled. Her accomplishments include leading the team to its first playoff appearance in 8 years, breaking the league's single-season assist record, and securing Rookie of the Year honors. Her stats are jaw-dropping: double-doubles, clutch plays, and leadership reminiscent of a seasoned pro, not a 22-year-old newcomer. Fans adore her too. Over 700,000 votes made her the top vote-getter for this year's All-Star Game. It's no surprise that Forbes would spotlight her among the 30 under 30. But while many are celebrating, some in the WNBA community have voiced concerns about the implications of this recognition. Is the league placing too much weight on a single player to draw attention? For years, WNBA veterans have tirelessly worked to elevate women's basketball, paving the way for stars like Clark. Now, some wonder if this singular focus diminishes the contributions of other players who have spent years building the league's foundation. Forbes highlighted Clark's role in boosting WNBA visibility, and they're not wrong. Her electrifying three-pointers and confident demeanor have captured attention. But this kind of recognition, so early in her career, comes with potential pitfalls. If the WNBA leans too heavily on Clark's star power, it could create an unsustainable future. What happens if she faces a slump or injury? Can the league maintain momentum without her? Beyond that, there's concern about the message being sent. The WNBA has always prided itself on a team-first ethos, valuing collective effort over individual stardom. By putting so much emphasis on Clark, is the league inadvertently shifting its culture? And what about Clark herself? At 22, she's navigating immense pressure as the face of the league. The risk of mental and physical fatigue is real, especially with expectations this high. Off the court, Clark's inclusion on Forbes' list solidifies her as more than an athlete. She's now a marketable brand. While this is great for her, it highlights ongoing financial disparities in the league. Her endorsement deals are likely to surpass her WNBA salary, a stark reminder of the pay gap in women's sports. Critics argue that instead of relying on one superstar to draw revenue, the league should focus on raising player salaries across the board. Representation is another facet of the conversation. Clark's rise raises questions about how race and marketability influence media narratives. Historically, Black players have been the backbone of the WNBA, yet some feel that players like Clark, a white athlete, are more readily elevated by the media. It's not a critique of Clark herself, but a reflection of systemic biases. If the league wants to grow inclusively, it must ensure equal recognition for all players. Then there's the dynamic within the Indiana Fever. Publicly, her teammates support her, but one can't help but wonder if her rapid rise creates underlying tension. Imagine being a veteran who spent years working for success, only to see the spotlight fixate on a rookie. While the team might respect her talent, these dynamics require careful management to maintain cohesion. Longtime fans are also wary of the shift in focus. They've supported the league through thick and thin, championing players who've given their all for years. With all eyes now on Clark, there's concern that these seasoned athletes might be overshadowed. Clark's success undeniably energizes the WNBA, but it also spotlights issues the league must address. How can it celebrate her achievements without alienating other players and fans? How can it balance her star power with a sustainable growth strategy? Her dazzling style of play and ability to draw fans are assets the league desperately needs, but pinning its hopes on one player is risky. The WNBA must seize this moment to highlight its depth of talent, improve player compensation, and craft a narrative that uplifts everyone, not just the latest sensation. The Forbes honor is a testament to Clark's talent, but it's also a reminder of the work ahead for the WNBA. Will the league use this opportunity to address systemic issues and create a sustainable future, or will it lean too heavily on one superstar, risking imbalance and burnout? So, is Caitlin Clark's rapid rise a golden opportunity for the WNBA, or does it come with too many risks for the league's long-term growth? Let us know in the comments.